interwebs. Welcome back to Fortune Teller TV. Today's reading is a timeless general pick a card reading. So we have pile 1 to the left, pile 2 in the middle, and pile 3 on the right with the crystal quartz. So I'm recording this outside in the park, so just take into account any fun sounds you hear. But go ahead and pick any pile that resonates with you, whichever one you're called more to. And if you're being called to more than one pile, then go ahead and keep watching for more than one pile. But we're going to get started off with pile 1. Again, pile 1's on the left, 2 in the middle, and 3 on the right with the crystal quartz. And I will see you guys in pile 1. Hello and welcome to pile 1. Y'all got a lot going on here. And I'm going to say first and foremost with the Page of Pentacles, you are no longer afraid to chase your goals. This is reflected in the full moon and Scorpio Moonology card also. You're moving from a place of living in fear to living in joy. I sense a lot of grudge holding for my pile 1 people, and a lot of moving through some kind of unresolved feelings. We have the inner child healing card as well at the bottom, and the Ace of Cups. So I'm sensing that you're moving into a place of love with the reverse 7 of Wands also, because instead of having to fight so hard for yourself and be so defensive and kind of fight so hard for what you want, you realize that there is no full-on outer enemy. The enemy has kind of been within this whole time, and I guess that can kind of be in an abstract and a literal way. My pile 1 people, you've been defensive, but you might not have the best reputation, but you don't have any full-on enemies either, not in the way that you would think. And with the main female Kipper card, I'm sensing that, that's a card of romance. So right next to the Ace of Cups, I really just sense that you're letting yourself love yourself. You're understanding what it means for maybe the first time ever to be there for yourself, to do for yourself, to chase the things that you want. And with the Page of Pentacles also, this is a matter of you're kind of going for the gold. There's not really all of that fear energy that you had before. You're so much less in the ego. And the tortoise, I think they say a tortoise never forgets, just like an elephant, but it says when changes are made for the sake of change, resist. For the sake of change's sake there. Or it's change itself. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. Sorry guys, I couldn't see that. But I'm really hearing too that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And you may be realizing for the first time that either you're not broken or something of the sort. Life isn't broken, all the things that you kind of thought to be true are not, but you're not broken, so you're not trying to fix yourself. You're allowing yourself to experience love. You're allowing yourself to experience positivity, really, for the first time as well. And maybe this person, with the Ace of Cups, that's water sign energy. Maybe you are a Scorpio, or you have some Scorpio in your chart, or maybe you're just kind of going through that death and rebirth cycle that we talk about, but through healing your inner child, you're kind of able to just enjoy self-acceptance and go after the things that you want. And you realize that all this time it is about you, but it isn't about you. So kind of putting that stinger away that the Scorpio shows us also. And just relaxing into the idea that, hey, life is alright. Maybe things turned out a certain way in the past. Maybe things are ending in a way that they need to, but you're not too concerned. And there's a bit of letting go. Your cup's overflowing with love, and even if it's not aimed at someone specific, although I have the sense that you have your eye on someone and someone has their eye on you, it's really more so just about feeling love for the first time and feeling that that's possible because you've healed yourself, because you're releasing that negativity, and you feel like the little bricks count. I see my pile 1 person as somebody who feels like It's all or nothing. I literally have to capture the sun. I have to rope the moon or I didn't do a damn thing. But now, with this kind of love that's flowing in and this new perspective, maybe the blue moon was good to you too, and you just had a change kind of events, but you're realizing that life is like a brick wall, and all you can do is just lay one good brick at a time. And every day, every moment is its own little brick. And so if you can string along all those good moments, you're fine. But before you kind of came to this conclusion, I sense that you were probably in a little bit of a state of crises. And now not only are you accepting yourself, but you're coming into more of a balance with your masculine energy and your feminine energy as well. So that you're not fighting anyone and no one's fighting you. You're just allowing life to be as good as it's supposed to be. So, cheerio, Pile 1. If more piles resonated with you, then I will see you in Pile 2. And if not, keep shining, stay blessed, and thank you so much for watching. Welcome, Pile 2, and honestly, bless your hearts. You have been given the magic wand itself with the Ace of Wands here, and a lot of fire sign energy there. For the first time maybe in your entire life, you feel like you know what you want and you know what that actually means and looks like for your life. And with the Ace of Wands energy that's kind of palpitating right now, chances are that if you put your magic to work, you will get whatever you want because you just have that much glowing, firing energy within you right now. And it's going to make you very, very lucky. Now with the Temperance card, more fire sign energy with Sagittarius, you're likely feeling passionate and filled up. This is true with the third quarter moon as well. You're kind of a vessel that's been filling and filling and filling up with more and more energy. You're likely filling up your own cup most of all, but you've also been filled up with some other things too, some good and some bad, as you can see with the Temperance card kind of pouring both of those cups back and forth. You're filling up your own cup, other people are filling up your cup too, but some people might have poured something weird in your drink. So if you're feeling strange from that, you're needing to heal from all the things that have kind of been thrown at you. I know that's a strange metaphor, but there's a lot being thrown into the cup there. I don't know if anyone here has played King's Cup, an awful drinking game, but all the stuff being thrown in the cup has you drinking the Kool-Aid a bit, and you need to heal from the strange mixture of things that you've been filled up with. I hope that makes sense to you guys. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you might just be feeling a little Susie homemaker. I sense you might have started up some new crafts. Maybe you've been into baking. If you're looking to connect with a loved one, whether it's a friend or a lover, this is the time to bake them something really good. This will be well executed and well received by you. And this is a love language with a lot of I'm getting a lot of Taurus energy, a lot of that Venus. Your love can come across very, very strongly right now by baking people some goodies. So don't be afraid to kind of lend your home love, even if it's making someone a cup of coffee, offering to do more chores, or treating yourself to a deep clean if you haven't done one in a while. Have someone else come clean the house if you can afford it. Or whatever you can do, that's taking a bath. That's all those little home goodies. Make some home incense, make some home house cleaner. All these little home goodies right now are gonna make you feel the best, and that's where, speaking of your magic wand, you can make yourself a broom, all that stuff where we kind of have to charge our home base, I guess. What am I trying to say? You need to be able to put your energy into your kind of landing pad, your launch pad, where everything kind of goes off from. And for most of us, this is our home, and our bodies is just that home base of that energy, and everything manifests from home. So if you can kind of strengthen your relationship with your body, Pile 2, and with your home, kind of all those material things where spiritual meets material, then you're going to see all kinds of manifestations between that Queen of Pentacles, the healing energy of Temperance, and the Ace of Wands. Oh, hello, Aunt. Now with the Panda, enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. There's some things you can do at home with others, roommates, family members, loved ones, And there's stuff to do at home by yourself. And I think that being alone right now is going to help you to recharge and help you to manifest, because as we said before, there's a lot of energy that's been coming at you from all angles, and you've been that filled up vessel. So take charge and action. That goes with adjustments are required too for the third quarter moon. You're really just going to have to make some different choices this time around. There's a lot of good things in store for you, but there's just a few things that are required on your end with that magic wand to make them happen. Now with Courthouse Kipper, I sense there's probably a legal matter that is likely going to go in your favor with this. Pile 3. There's been some dishonesty, y'all. And I really sense that this time it goes both directions with that Seven of Swords. You've been kind of faking it to someone else. Someone else has been being a little fake with you. And we have to remember there are times when there are good white lies, and there are times when there are bad lies. And we got to know the difference. But I sense that you've been maybe a little dishonest, feeling like you have to fake the funk. And in return, somebody's been fake with you. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a lover, but I sense you and a friend have been being kind of fake and hiding things from each other, and it has not behooved you. And so with judgment, it is actually time to make your judgment call about what you will let go on no further. That's for real the ultimatum card. And honestly, some things have been in the mix that you can't really let go any further. They haven't really been benefiting you. And it's time for you to be able to accept in your new life. You got to choose new actions in your new life. So with that judgment card, it's really just time for you to either take the universe's ultimatum and be like, yo, if I can't hang out with Becky anymore, I just can't. Or what have you, whether it's kind of a strange or more toxic relationship. This is really just something that it ain't for you, and the universe is giving you the chance to cut it off before it cuts you off. And with the Hierophant, I'm kind of hearing that you're being told to cut off some stuff that's not for you, mostly for the sake of your spirituality. Whatever's kind of been holding you back has been holding you back from spirit and from that universal love. So you're being asked to turn away from the bull and from the lies that you're either being told or that you're telling with that Seven of Swords, to go into your spirituality study and into the bigger picture, to see that you are that little piece of the universe. You don't need to lie, you don't need to fake it, but you need to make that judgment call about who's going to be around for you to see some big wins and who's not. And so with the Harmony and Resolution card, I think this thing that's been getting at you has been getting at you for a while, and that as soon as you turn sort of back in to that spiritual part of your quest and back into the honesty of it all that kind of harmonious energy is going to come floating back through. Now with the Scarab Beetle, what is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. Now we already talked about secrets, but even the things, that's the thing I think it's getting at, even the things that we don't know, they don't hurt us with, bad news, but they hurt us with the lack of knowledge. Knowledge is power. So, there's some knowledge that you could gain that'll get you some more power. And there's something that you might have been waiting for in this kind of realm, that nothing's happening because you've been trying for something that you don't really want. Maybe you've been telling yourself you believe something that you don't believe, or you're just trying for something that you think is right, but it's not something you really want. So with that void of course Moonology card, nothing is happening because you're forcing it. Same thing with the Expectation Kipper card. You're being told to wait because there's something that's actually handcrafted for you, whether it's a better opportunity, whether it's just anything else that resonates more with you in your life. It's not an accident that you're being told to wait. Now